Alright, so like 5 miles this week, is that realistic?
Yeah, if you did a mile every morning.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't even focus on the week. I'd worry about like have you done a full mile?
No. Dude,
5 miles the first time I ever did it. And I did it, but I was like, I'm never doing this again. I was like puking and shit. If someone told me that 6 months ago, can you run 6 miles? I would be like, the same thing you just said, like nonstop. Like you're kind of like, what do you mean you just run? But like, dude, it starts like, you just get past that and then your legs, your shin splints, your knees hurt, you're out of breath. And then all of a sudden you get to like a certain point and you're like, oh, like I feel better now.
Just like everything else, dude, it's whatever you can, to make a habit, it's whatever you can do to stay consistent. So it's just not overdoing it. It's the same thing with a diet, it's the same thing with everything in life.
What helped me to make sure is like, you just tell yourself like, when you start breaking down a mile takes like 10 minutes, you're like, and you're 3/4 done, you're like, this is like 3 minutes of whatever pain I'm dealing with. This is like, I gotta count to 63 times. When's your birthday, Josh?
January 11th.
Oh, it's a horrible birthday.
Coming up, baby.
That's crazy. What is it?
It's milk day.
No.
So it's called the hot dotty day. It's milk day.
Makes sense for my birthday.
You've been milking them titties, boy.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do something.
March 14th, steak and blowjob day.
Ribeyes and blowies?
A holiday.
That is the best day ever.
We should get that day off.
It's a good day. Monday staff meeting. Who put this together?
Boy.
I gotta pee.
I think, yeah, let's, after this is done, let's like go set the priority for the week and schedule the times.
This one is super dope.
This one's a good one.
I would say my notes, it could be a white tee. Like just on a white tee. I think it could be first round possibly. Again, I think that could again go with vintage. Like like Beanie Baby feel. Like I'm just thinking
For
like
sure.
Nintendo, Beanie Baby.
We good on that? 5 stars?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do the first 5-star.
Whoa, I just thought of this. We should make a little podcast for us and we review collections as they drop. And so in the bottom of the screen, you see the collection we're looking at and we just like rip it apart for like
Trash.
30 minutes.
Great.
I love that BS. I think that is fucking so sick on the twofer. I think that's so sick on a hat. I think it's sick on it.
Dude, we get it. You like NASCAR. I say we find a mold that is very iconic to him. We do it in our Pantone and we see if the price comes down cheaper and we can do a lot lower minimum if the mold's already in place. This is so dope.
It's
Well, it just works on we use our green, but it's also a plant. I mean, that's fucking pretty crazy to a plush toy. Austin and I ran in the rain last night. No, yesterday.
How was that?
Woke up at 4 a.m., ran 3 miles, and then walked and sprinted for another 7 miles.
Pretty much David Goggins.
David who? But no, I'm feeling it today. I threw up this morning. I just feel like maybe you don't gotta go run in the rain. You know what I mean? I don't know why I gotta do everything 100. Like I can't just fucking balance. I can't have a balanced lifestyle. I didn't want any excuses. I was like, go fucking run.
Exactly.
That's why I text Ari in the group chat and was like,
I
guy,
was being positive. But
I did 0.91 and we told him just do a mile. He had a minute 30 left of running. What did I tell him before he left? I said 1 foot in front of the other. Like no matter how much you're like, I'm gonna stop. And we're not making fun of it. It's like, just because it's a mile, it's whatever. I mean.
So I sent out that itinerary yesterday. Did you guys get a chance to review it?
Yeah, you did.
We thought a good potential overarching theme for the collection could be Ron's OG grin design and Sunday's Pantone color. Again, I think it would look really great in this design.
It seemed that you guys understand where I'm going with this and that this is why I'm building it off a color so that when we do collabs like this, we don't have to take away from what is dope about, like say Ron English. We can just use our Pantone over it. I think the toy is definitely, it's the coolest item that we could do. If we plan that, it might have to be in the new year or something, but I'll just bring the team down to New York and we can come see his spot and maybe even get a little creative together. Like I think people would love to see that. The main one that made the most sense was this flower. I just thought that because we're using the green, we don't have to take away from the yellow that's very like Ron English coined. The grin stays. It makes sense because it's a sunflower, and then the petals and everything's green.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much for putting it together. It's getting me really excited about the project.
Pretty much covered everything. Said just meet with Ron and get back in touch from there.
Yeah, and I really appreciate this, guys. I mean, I know we're a super new company, so it can be kind of scary for some people to do collabs because we haven't really shown like a track record. But yeah, I'm just super appreciative that Ron and you guys are down. Just remind me at the end of the day, I do want to add notes to this, make some changes. Just maybe like confirm that Arya and Tyler will be here. We were thinking like there could be something on his desk every episode, which would be kind of funny if he's always slamming a liquid death. And the whole idea of it too is that these aren't 30-minute episodes. These are like, we're talking 90-second episodes a week. So just because animation is so expensive. The other thing is that I want to talk to you guys about is, I mean, just the fact that we've already, the only product that we've ever shown in here that's not an in-house product is liquid death. And it's actually been working really well because I think every like interview or meeting or celebrity that's came through, like it's just everyone wants water, so it's been nice. Yeah, if there's any interest with you guys like doing some kind of retainer or something and just being the sponsor of the show, and we like guarantee it in the placement, we maybe do a bigger fridge down in the warehouse, do like a sign kind of like at barracks.
Right now, we're doing a big internal rebrand with our social right now anyway. So I might be fucking wrong, and I'm gonna bring this back to the team, maybe it's exactly on. I just don't think it is. But for the IRL stuff, I see something there. I don't know what it is quite yet, but I mean, I like that the product is as visible as it is, and I think that everything looks super fucking cool in the all-white office.
I totally hear what you're saying for the same way that I am saying controlling the comedy of this. No one's really responsible for it, and then you put a brand in there, and then now they're responsible for it because they're like backing it in a way. So I totally understand that would be an issue with that show for sure.
And it kind of sounds like we would be the only brand. So then it gets even more like, are we writing these jokes? Even though we're not, there's the 1% of people that are not going to look it up. They're just going to start talking shit. This isn't me talking, this is me speaking what I think my CEO would say.
I think that's why I only brought it up to you guys, because like we've talked in the past about like how you guys do your marketing. I'm a big fan of how you guys do your marketing, and I was like there's not many brands that I would be like, hey, I feel like you guys would be cool with this, but I mean, you guys are a massive company, so I do see like you gotta like limit risk for sure.
I can tell you that we're gonna keep sending you water for as long as you have somewhere to put it, or as long as you would like water. I think we could definitely sponsor something for like just like Sunday's regular daily activities.
The other shows that we're kind of producing, the one that caught my eye is just a basically like GQ type celebrity show called Party and Bullshit. It's just celebrities coming through the warehouse and white wall being asked questions of first time for everything in their life. I don't know, I just think that there's something there too if you're looking for more of a cleaner placement.
We're down to do stupid shit. We're definitely down to do fun, dumb shit. That being said, yeah, I think the next steps would just be for us to go talk about it with the rest of our squad and be like, hey, this is what's going on. We heard some interesting shit. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure. And I'll get a deck over you so it's a little easier for you to get everyone on board or talk to them about it.
I have a feeling we're gonna do something. I can smell it.
Yeah, I smell it too. Did anyone take notes on that?
Yeah.
I've got, for vlogs, yes, Billy Buck company might be not good fit. That's my notes.
I think Liquid Death doesn't want to be who's going to be more dangerous than Liquid Death?
I mean,
With their marketing approach.
I would have pitched that differently. I pitched that wrong.
Like, we don't want to attach anybody to this, but can't get canceled. But we want to attach you.
I don't know. Let us know in the comment section, guys. Do we get a network involved, get a sponsor, and have the comedy dumbed down? Or would you guys pay $5 or something a month and no one can control the comedy? Whatever, you guys let me know in the comment section.
What was their rough quote?
What's the route to go with this? Because I'm trying to get it paid for because it's very expensive. And I can only afford to probably do a couple episodes myself.
Half of the business now would be on the hard goods side, on that side of the product development for everything that we've done so far, and then still the other half of it is on apparel. So doing a lot of like domestic full cycle manufacturing, and then obviously doing, you know, apparel manufacturing overseas as well.
So every month, one SKU is going to be free to anyone who's in the email blast. So say with a Sunday SKU, we would do like 100 units always, and they never drop again. Or say it's 300 units, whatever we figure out it is. But once a month, we take one SKU that hasn't been dropped yet and will never drop again and give it away. But we can't defeat the purpose of North America shipping. Every single person that wants one, $5 to $20 shipping and all that, and then also fulfillment, like all that. We're gonna have to eat that cost. If we try to say, hey, it's free, but you just gotta pay for the shipping, people are gonna think it's a scam.
I mean, that's rad. That's relatively easy to do for the most part. I mean, at the least, I think we should see what the cost would be for a set like this, and I can work on that tonight and just get an idea at least of what the unit cost is gonna be, what the shipping cost is gonna be.
Where if we just did it, where we popped up in a new city, and we start here to make it easy, but we just like in person at like a venue or at a skate shop or just in a field, we just like put all the units. And that's what you're thinking of this one, is that I would dress up like Santa Claus, but the outfit is in the Pantone. But the two big factors would be, can we get a cool enough SKU here for a good enough price point to be able to give it away? And secondly, can we make a Sunday Pantone Santa Claus outfit in a month?
And the Santa costume is going to be, I mean, it depends. A lot of those fabrics on those Santa costumes are all polyester, so that's where it gets a little bit tricky. So the hardest part is going to be figuring out the fabric options. But we could just order in some like generic Santa Claus costumes and see what that's going to be, but actual assembly and whatnot is not going to be too hard. I'm not as concerned about that.
I'm sure there's a few products.
You do like the coffee mug or you do the thing, but it's like, I don't want it to be anything that like I've been to like an event and gotten for free. Like I've been to an event and gotten stickers. I've been to an event and gotten like a cup. Like it doesn't feel as like big as like, oh, he made this actual product that should sell for like $100 and it's free. I mean, it can't be a promotional item. That's what I think I'm trying to say.
But I think first, at least just to see, tonight I'll see and kind of get an idea of what the coffee set would be, just so we have generally an idea, even if it's feasible, and then if it is feasible, costs and timelines and all of that, and then secondary have the deck as well.
If I had to look at positive and negatives of this, if they both were the exact same price, same whatever, that in a cool box feels more like a product, like a gift. Than a skateboard, which is a positive. I feel like a skateboard deck is cooler. It's very rare that like I can't picture a coffee set being like, I don't know, but maybe that's what's cool. That's like the statement that we did do, like that we made a coffee set, fucking iconic. If you wanted to give away a liter of semen to someone, you could do it. As long as you give it to them nicely. So, do you think you could give away your semen?
Could I do it?
No, you couldn't.
I couldn't. I just fucking hand it to you.
And someone's gonna put out their hand and take the semen.
Oh, like can I convince somebody? I thought you were saying like, am I capable of doing that?
Yeah, well they have to take it.
I could convince them. I wouldn't tell you it's semen. It would just be a new drink that I'm putting out.
So you're gonna lie?
You're gonna try and get him to drink it?